Welcome to Making Connections, a WMMT series on diversifying our future.
On behalf of myself, my wife Michelle, Williamson City Council and the citizens of Williamson would like to welcome everybody.
On the blustery afternoon of February 3rd, a group of people assembled outside a medical practice in downtown Williamson for the dedication of what is apparently the largest solar power project in the central Appalachian coalfields. Mayor Darren McCormick of Williamson welcomed the crowd, followed by Dr. Dino Beckett.
Thank you for being here. Special thanks to the Jobs Project for facilitating this project and some other things they're helping us with here in the city. Mountain View Solar, Solar World, and Development Authority. I can't say enough about its chairman, Dr. Beckett, and his vision for what is necessary to revitalize our community. But anyway, it started, and we hope that this is just one of many to come in the area, and we're excited about it. One little thing. Conserving natural resources is preserving a way of life. And the quicker we understand that we're not trying to attack somebody's way of life, that we're trying to preserve our way of life, I think everybody will be better off and our projects will move forward. That's about all I got to say.
This is a great day for the city of Williamson. I know a lot of citizens in the Tug Valley area have gotten sticker shock over the past few months when they've opened their power bills. We've experienced the same thing. This is a way for us to offset some of those costs and use an alternative way of energy. We are a coal economy. We will always be that, but this is just a way to help us offset some of our costs, and we're very glad to be the first to try to do that here in the city of Williamson. Thanks.
The project is installing 48 solar panels on the roof of Dr. Beckett's office. Handling the work is Mountain View Solar, West Virginia's largest solar company. Company president Mike McKechnie says the solar industry in West Virginia is young but growing fast.
Our phone keeps ringing, the email keeps lighting up. Everywhere we go, there's work. There's more work than 10 companies could do. When we train people, people say, well, you're training your competitors. It's like, we are, and we're going to train them well. We want to compete on an equal playing field. You don't want people that are cutting corners and doing things in a not good way, right? You want it good. And we're happy to train people. There's more work than any of us can do. So the training process is about stimulating the local economy, and more solar is better. Morgantown is next. We started last week. We did Williamson first, right? First, because of this guy's his tenacity. Eric at the Jobs Project, I'm sure you know him. He's the one that made us come here, made me.
While the solar project in Williamson is conventional enough, it took a bit of upfront organizing to get it started. That was the work of Eric Mathis and the Jobs Project.
We're kind of a catalyst for actually making this event happen within Williamson, bringing the mayor to the table, the Williamson Redevelopment Authority to the table, Mountain View Solar, Solar World, all those people, we kind of act as a catalyst or a network for bringing that. This is a launching of many things. One, it was an installation of the largest PV array, arguably in the coal fields in central Appalachia. Two, it was a launching of our training program that hopefully we're going to be integrating into New River Community and Technical College. And three, we've also done several site assessments all over town. So the next time that we bring Mike down, because he came down with 6 workers this time, next time he comes down, he wants to come down with 5, 4, 3. And what that signifies is there's a transference of skill sets.
The solar panels on Dr. Beckett's roof are a fairly straightforward project, but one that's unusual in the heart of coal country. People at the dedication emphasize that going solar will create jobs, but the basic attraction is the chance to reduce the electricity bill. Dr. Beckett.
This building in particular that we put this on is over 100 years old. It had a lot of heat, a lot of inefficiencies as far as energy went. We had looked at doing some improvements on it and touch base with Eric Mathis. He gave us the opportunity to look at solar power. as a supplementation to help us with those costs. And after meeting Mike McKechnie, we went through some analysis and decided to go ahead and go forth with it. And that's kind of where we are now to help us. Everybody, like I said, is experiencing higher heating and cooling costs. This is one way to offset those costs by having solar panels.
I came because I'm very interested in putting solar panels on my house and encouraging my neighbors to do as well, because we need to get off the grid. Our power goes off 5 to 6 times a winter, and we're 20 miles from the nearest town, so we need to get something that's more stable for us.
Plus 80% of this county is forested, so last winter we had an 11-day power outage because trees had fallen on power lines. Now, we heat with wood, so it didn't affect us so much as families that relied on electricity for their heat. It was a total disaster for them.
Yeah.
Gretchen Schaefer and Patricia Bragg. In a coal mining area, solar energy projects need encouragement. John Christensen works for Mountain View Solar, and part of his job is talking to legislators about policies that would make alternative energy projects easier.
Events like this that we had today will go a long way to educate the legislators besides what I'm doing, and so they realize it's not a threat to their business but would actually enhance their business and give us a more diversified energy portfolio.
And what response from just ordinary West Virginians?
Oh, they love it. They just love it. And when they see the beauty of the model, the economic model, and the renewable energy and solar, 9 times out of 10, they want to have it. And it's just a beautiful thing to look at your electric meter and see it running in a positive direction. And that's putting money in your pocket.
John Christensen of Mountain View Solar, the company that installed a solar array in Williamson. Everyone involved in the project hopes it will be the beginning of a new industry in southern West Virginia. With Mimi Pickering and Sylvia Ryerson, I'm Rich Kirby reporting for WMMT.
Making Connections is brought to you by WMMT Mountain Community Radio. Find out more at makingconnectionsnews.org.